Today we're going to talk about drinking water. The amount of water is really essential for our overall health. We sometimes don't realize the benefits of drinking water. I mean, let's face it, water's life, right? They say that you can get away with not eating a couple days, but you can't get away with not drinking water, and it's so true. Water, number one on the list is hydration. Water is vital for the body's basic functions. It helps maintain the body fluids, regulates the temperature, and supports your process, your metabolism. And so stay in drinking water when you're hot. And there's a process of drinking water too. You just don't drink it whenever you get hot. You drink a little bit before if you're going to have an excursion out, so you can have enough fluids to do it. A lot of people just don't drink any water at all. I know a lot of people don't drink water at all. So improved physical performance, that's what it does for you. Proper hydration is crucial for physical performance. If you're going to work in the yard, do an exercise, work in the yard, going to work on a job, outside work, it's replenishing your water. Because once you get dehydrated, it's really horrible. I had heat stroke personally, and that was the most horrible thing that ever happened to me. I've had typhoid here. I've had, of course, the coronavirus, but that heat stroke was really something that really knocked me down. So make sure you actually drink enough water. It absorbs the nutrients in your body, and it helps break down the food in the stomach, and it helps your digestive system. Drinking water before meals can control your appetite too. If you want to lose a little bit of weight or try to, they say drinking a little bit of water. I've actually tried it, and it actually does fill you up a little bit more, so you're not eating as much. But I'm a fiend. I love peppers and things like that nature. I love eating hot, spicy foods, and it always gives me that umph that I can take to the next. I love the taste because it enhances my tongue. So water plays a vital role in flushing out your waste and toxins from the body. Adequate hydration supports kidneys and, of course, the liver, and it keeps you from having urinary tract infection. I know that when I was playing football, even at that times, they would always make sure we take some salt pills, and we would always drink water, plenty of water. And they would always have plenty of water and or Gatorade on the sidelines. Even in track or any kind of sports that you have, we always have plenty of water. Even when we were kids, we always would bring a bottle of water for each one of us, just in case we were out in Arizona. Even though I'm up in the mountains, it's dry heat, it still gets hot. You still sweat. You still get hot. So proper hydration keeps your skin moisturized and can contribute to a healthy, glowing complexion. See? Kidding. Dehydrated skin can be more like dry, wrinkled enough water. And that's what happens a lot of times out west. You see people that's 40 years old, they're all wrinkled up. It's the sun that does it. My mother was really adamant, even when we were kids, and even her, she had no wrinkles. She was out in the sun. She worked in the sun. My father was always an inside person, but my mother, she'd be busy doing something outside. Also, number 6 on the list, it helps your joint, lubricates your joints. Water's a component of a fluid which lubricates your joints. It reduces friction between the bones. So make sure that that's another positive thing that water can do for you. It helps your joints, number 6 on the list, because joint lubrication. I would have never thought it, but sometimes I asked the doctor recently when I went to the doctor, I asked him straight. I said, is there such thing as drinking too much water? He goes, no, it's not. I said, so I can just drink? He said, you can just drink water. There's no such thing as drinking too much water. I said, what about cold versus hot? He says, we suggest warm water. I said, I can't drink it because it gives me stomach aches. He says, yeah, it's cleaning out your system. I said, even my system's clean and pure and I'm in perfect health, I can't drink hot water. He said, well, drink cold. And so that's what I do. I drink cold. He says, as long as you're getting water, it doesn't matter. He said, what happens is when you're really hot, it's not really good to drink the water because you feel it going down and it can really put shock into your system. So you should be very careful with that. So being well hydrated is important for maintaining concentration, alertness, brain function. Dehydration can impair short-term memory and focus and decision-making abilities. So if you don't have enough water in your system, your decision-making may be off just a little bit. I know that when I worked, I did have a small stint where I worked outside there a couple of years, 3 years, and a couple of years, more like 5 years. They would always make sure that there was water. There's always ice down water. There's always plenty of coolers. There was always things that they had available that the guys could drink the water. And of course, when you drink the water, you're going to be outside, and you have to use the restroom, but there's no restrooms available. You just go find your tree. Luckily, guys can do that with ease. But a lot of times, when you're working outside, you got to really think about the water. And not only that, and a little snack, a little food can actually give you the boost that you need. A protein bar, or an apple, or an orange, or something like that can really help. It also helps, prevents the headaches. How many guys have headaches? When dehydration can trigger headaches and migraines in some individuals. Drinking enough water can help prevent it. Because a lot of times there's a lot of people that just don't drink enough water, and they wonder why they have a headache all the time. Well, they're not drinking enough water. In fact, I'm gonna get some water now when I'm done here. It's making me thirsty thinking about it. It supports the immune system. Proper hydration supports the immune system by ensuring that it has oxygen and nutrients to the cells. So it helps body produce lymph, which helps with the blood cells and immune system molecules. We, as kids, don't think about it. My mother used to yell at us all the time, "Hey, go get a drink of water." But we always were not listening to our mama, right? It aids also in weight management. Drinking water before meals can create a feeling of fullness, reduce an overall calorie intake, and feeling of hunger are usually signs of dehydration. Drinking water can prevent it. My friend was trying to lose weight, and his wife was always on him all the time. You gotta really think about what you're doing and drink water instead of eating, because she was kind of cruel to him and would not give him food when he was hungry. I mean, he'd come home. He was a banker. He had a lot of money. His wife was kind of strict to him. But I got on her one time. I said, "What if he just wants to eat? Let him eat. You know, if he's hungry, let him eat." She says, "I'm trying to get the weight off his tummy." I said, "Well, why? I have an idea. Take walks with him. Go get your bikes out of the garage. It's got dust on them." I said, "I saw 2 beautiful 10-speed bikes in the garage." She said, "He won't ride it." And I said, "So as we're eating," I said, "Do you like riding bike?" "Yeah." He goes, I ride bike." Yeah. I said, "What about every day when you get off work?" "Okay, I can do that." "With your wife?" "Yeah, we'll do that." She said, "But he doesn't come home." I said, "Well, I'm sure he can slot you some time." And he did. He slotted some time. It was just something that she never really asked him. So it was that situation. But really, it ended up working fine for them. So drinking adequate amount of water each day can help your good health. It helps your kidneys and your livers and your joints. It actually makes you feel better. It can vary also on each person. Each person is different on factors such as age and climate and activity level. General guideline: 8 glasses of water, about 2 liters of water a day. And of course, listen to your body. Your body may require a little bit more than that. And if it does, go ahead and give it a little bit more, because you never know, what the body will need. But I think overall, if you do that, I think you'll find that it'll be pretty good for you. I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos, and thank you so much for coming on. And we appreciate you watching Tom and Ruth Healthy Lifestyle.